Living up to expectation, right? I guess so. I don't know how you guys are finding it, but it looks like Big Brother season 10 reunion is living up to expectations, and it's been just complete basketballs from the beginning. Like, I wasn't expecting what I got. Like, I was expecting maybe some persons would have been a little bit matured. Some persons would have let things go. I would have also expected that, certain persons would have basically not let emotions get the better of them. But boy, oh boy, I thought different. Absolutely different. How you guys doing? Well, this is just a practice term, and I hope that this will have a good time all through the season. When it eventually kicks off, the new season ends or starts in the month of July. That's next month. So by then, I'm sure that we would have gotten everything out of the way. I'm talking about this season's Big Brother season 10. So something that caught my attention that I thought that I needed to, you know, um, get across the way and manner that Victory was speaking to Guy Jasmine. Terrible. I've never seen a man talk like that in my life. In my life of watching anything that's got to do with Big Brother, I've never seen a man talk the way Victory talks. Like Victory came up to me like somebody who is a little bit matured, a little bit different, someone you would think that he has something going on. What, like, who kisses and tells these days? Oh, what basis are you even kissing and telling? It's just terrible. Now let me even start from the confusion that he brought upon himself, especially as it concerns Sultana. Okay, let's go. Watch this. It's not a big deal to like three people. It depends on what you're liking them for. So, like, making a big deal out of it, like, I'm in love with three people, is just a crazy thing. I never moved to Sultana to confess my love for her. Hold on. Sorry, I don't want to argue. Hold on. Oh, no, 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 no. I swear I don't want to. No, I will not allow him lie on my name. At least let me finish. Sir. No, sir. No, sir. You will correct what you said. You will not lie on my name. No, sir. What was the love confession, please? You called me downstairs. I went downstairs, and you told me that you were in love with me and you wanted to marry me. She's actually. I was having a conversation with Faith upstairs when I went downstairs, and I left you down, and I said, "Come on, can I finish? That was what happened. Can I finish? That was the confrontation. That was not the confrontation. No, the thing is, you are lying on my name. No, I'm not lying. You're not allowing me lying. No, you will not lie, but say it properly. Like when you're going, say it properly. Don't put it on the side. When I'm putting out there, anybody calling my name, okay, salty. You don't have to finish the statement. Shout. No, I'm just telling you. Oh, calm down. Okay, sorry. So you said who called Sultana that who wants to see him? Called, came up and he was like, "Oh, Sultana, Victory was downstairs." Okay. Did Victory tell you to go and call Sultana? Yeah. Okay. Go on. I've never denied that I don't like salty. But you're saying that you never told her expressly. Using that word, I go marry you. If it be, that's my highest joke. So it wasn't like a big deal on that. How I will marry you, like, let's literally. Like, how I won't take marry you. Victory. Like, I hold on now. Oh, you're planning this. You want to fight? Like, salty. How I want to marry you. It depends on what you're liking them for. So, like, making a big deal out of it, like, I'm in love with three people, is just a crazy thing. I never moved to Sultana to confess
my love for her. Hold on. Salty, I don't want to argue. Hold on.
I remember the night that happened. No, I will not allow him lie on my name.
At least let me
No,
finish.
sir. No,
if
sir.
I don't make sense.
No, sir. You will correct what you said. You will not lie on my name. No, sir.
What was the love confession, please?
You called me downstairs. I went downstairs, and you told me that you were in love with me and you wanted to marry me. That's what you said. I left straight upstairs. I was having a conversation with Faith upstairs when I went downstairs, and I left you down, and I said, "Oh, I am the one." That was what happened.
Can I finish?
That was the
Marry
conversation.
you.
That was what the conversation. No, the thing is, you are lying on my name.
No, I'm not lying. You're not allowing me land.
No, you will not lie, but say it properly. Like when you're going, say it properly. Don't put it on the side. When I'm putting out there, anybody calling my name,
okay,
Salty.
You don't have to finish the statement. Shouts.
No, I'm just telling you.
Oh, calm down.
Okay, sorry. So you said who called Sultana that who wants to see him?
Came up and he was like, "Oh, Sultana, Victory was downstairs."
Okay. Did Victory tell you to go and call Sultana?
Yeah.
Okay. Go on.
I've never denied that I don't like Salty.
But you're saying that you never told her expressly.
Using that word, I will marry you. If it, that's my highest joke.
So here's
like a deal on that. How I will marry you, like
let's do it.
How I won't take marry you.
Victory.
Like, I hold on now. Oh, you're planning this. You want to fight?
So for me, Victory talks too much to even hear himself. So it shows to me that he doesn't have control. He doesn't have self-control, self-worth. I also think that for you to even go as far as kissing and telling, oh, you did what adults do, trying to shame Gigi Jasmine and trying to put her in a place where, you know, she felt very uncomfortable. At some point in that clip as well that I watched, it was almost also looking like Jesus Christ. It was almost also looking like he was privy to some information about Gigi Jasmine. I mean, they were friends after the house, and afterwards, he saw certain things in her phone and even in her Snapchat that made it look like she has been sleeping around. So Victory didn't like that. It does look like Gigi Jasmine showed him a part of her that didn't sit well with him. Because while they were arguing and going back and forth in that argument, Gigi Jasmine said, "So what's your business if I want to sleep with anybody I want to sleep with?" Victory kept saying that I can't fuck with you outside because, I mean, you basically sleep with everybody and anyone. How can someone who's of your age be on Snapchat? You know, those kinds of back and forth. And I was marveled at what he was revealing. I was really stunned. In my head I was like, can this guy shut up? Can this guy shut up? This guy's talking too much. And I'm stunned, frankly speaking. I have more videos for you guys. Let's just take it one step at a time because there's a lot I just feel that needs to be unraveled. Jeez, I mean, did you guys also see the video between the one and the only caller and Jason J? That one is another banger. Have you guys seen it? It's just so unbelievable. And there's a lot of videos, really, and I don't think I'll be able to even finish off with the ones that that I have for you today. But let me just see as much as I can bring out. I would just put it out so we can talk about it. But again, just let me know what you think about it. You can put it on the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. What do you think about the altercation, the back and forth between Gigi Jasmine and the one and only Mr. Right, Victory? Damn, this victory shocked me, frankly, this night. Victory really, really shocked me. And I want to hear what you guys have got to say. Okay? Let's take some videos. Let's take it out. 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 Let's dig it out.
Told him what you told.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of Dede and Kola. Did you guys catch the Dede and Kola drama? It was unbelievable.
But he's saying, and we also saw in moments that you didn't necessarily push him away completely. So what was going on there?
With who?
With Kola.
Him?
With Kola.
He said we had a conversation.
You had
He said we
conversations.
talk differently from other people, so it felt like I was opening up to him and all of that. Ruboy could have chased me. I spoke to Ruboy in the house. Mensan could have. I'm just saying that if that's what the case is, because he went ahead to say, "Oh, that I'm a reserved person," but I spoke to him in the house. So if it's based on just speaking to people, that he got the impression that
So he said you
there's
spoke to him a certain way.
I also want to know the certain way, to be very honest. Then from the certain way, I'll be able to say more
That's what I was asking for specifics.
on what it is.
Oh God, to be honest, like it's past, right? So I've said what I said, and that's it.
I don't think you guys are even cordial. And I know all of you know. All of them, they look me like a statue. I have not seen or heard or even perceived a high from both of you. So for me, you're even at the point where you can't even call her name. You are saying, he said. You're saying that one. You can't even mention each other's name. How did you not get to the point where you can't even call her name?
This person thing that he said, he keeps saying, he only says that when the cameras are rolling. He did that before, and now he's doing it again.
What do you mean by that?
We've spoken.
When?
We've spoken. He reached out one time, which was totally okay. Of course,
How
we
long
have
ago
to
was
leave.
this?
I think after the show.
What you're talking about is maybe saying, "Oh, you were with this person, you know, why were you with that person at that point in time?" You know, which comes with when you like somebody in that space. And that's it.
Did you feel that way, Kola?
We generally we call her. And if there's anything you're talking about, it's maybe saying, "Oh, you were with this person."
So there's something I actually wanted to say regarding that. Um, let me be clear with something. We know how the house was. Kola is still very much angry that he didn't have his way over Diddy. Kola is the kind of guy that he doesn't take no from a lady. If he says he's gonna get this lady, whatever it takes, even if it means bringing out his hard-earned money, including probably buying a car, he's gonna get it. He's the kind of guy that if a girl rejects him, he feels bad about himself, he feels worse, and he tends to not want to be that guy that takes a no from a girl. Now, this was what basically happened. I think Dede at some point liked Kola. Let's just be clear. Dede at some point liked Kola, but Dede wasn't sure, especially when Dede now heard that Kola had a conversation in the house with Bright Morgan and one other lady. I'm not sure what lady. Now, I can't remember, but Bright Morgan, and what they were discussing was, oh, Dede seems to be high up there. She's not giving people, an opportunity to speak to her. And they now said, you know what, they now had a bet. Oh, you know what, I'm going to get her. Watch me and see. And somehow, Dede now heard that. Imagine as a lady, two guys had bets on your head that you feel like high up there, you don't want to give people a chance to talk to you, and you are now saying, "Oh, you know what? Imagine as a lady, you hear that, you're going to tighten up, especially for the guy." And then she played along, and then put him where he really actually belongs. Like played around him. And so Kola came out of the house and saw everything that happened, and quite frankly didn't like what people portrayed him to be, as someone who is a weakling, somebody who couldn't get a girl. And for someone like that who has always gotten what he wanted, especially with ladies, it became a problem. And so he wanted to go all in even after the house. That's exactly what's playing out. Oh, now what Dede had just explained is, so you go for interviews when the camera rolls, you go for interviews and say that one, the other person. Then when you meet her privately, you say, "Oh, we're cool." Oh, you chat, you talk, you are convivial, you joke with her, you speak with her, you are excited with her, you say all sorts of things around her. And then when you now go for interviews, you just cut, like you just make it feel like, she never existed, or there's nothing in between, or you start referring to her as that one, this one, and it felt so bad. And so that's the reason why they needed to state that. They needed to state that. And truth be told, in the public eyes, except for what they just said, in the public eyes, we haven't seen Kola and Dede together in a party, taking a picture, selfie, whatever. We haven't. And so Dede is also very careful not to mingle with somebody who would not stop at anything to say anything, to malign your name, say all sorts of things against you. And then when you go in private, in fact, in one of the occasions, she said that Kola followed her to the toilet to speak to her. Kola doesn't want people to see that he is talking or in talking terms with Dede. But when he goes on interviews, he says all sorts of things. That's exactly what Dede was trying to avoid. Just in case we're wondering what that video I played was all about. Now let me play some other videos for you that I've also come across that I thought was really, really crazy, man. Dede really exposed really exposed Kola in this video. He really did expose it.
And it just doesn't even make sense. It's okay for us to be cool and be like, "Oh, okay, we're cool," but don't come and be doing so many things.
First to say now, it's the same.
Why we with that person at that point?
Okay.
Personally with Kola. And if there's anything you're talking about, it's maybe saying, "Oh, you were with this person."
Ebuka say, "Chai."
Issue personally with
Watch
Kola.
this.
And if there's anything you're talking about, it's maybe saying, "Oh, you were with this person, why were you with that person at that point in time?" Which comes with when you like somebody in that space. And that's it.
Did it feel that way, Kola?
With Jason, I knew from day one he didn't really like me, so I couldn't just care less about him and anything that happened along the way.
You felt a vibe from him.
Yes.
Did you also give him a vibe because you both were interested in the same person?
The very first week, I think we were getting to know each other. So I think maybe that could have played a part in it. And obviously, I think when I began to sense like a passive aggression from him in little...
What do you mean passive aggression?
Just little things. And I remember him saying that when he met me at the audition, he felt very invincible. So I just took that as, you know what, maybe he's dealing with his own things going on.
You thought he was threatened by you?
I don't know, maybe.
What did you mean by that?
Kola has just been Kola, listen to stuff, picks out what, makes him feel good and spread it like he would always do. And that being said, first week, I don't think we had any issue. In fact, he gave me the crown thing when we did that thing. We're friends. We had conversations. We had a long, lengthy conversation about Dede, about he liking her. And the one he's talking about, we're talking about our audition, and we're just joking about it. I'm very open and I say things honestly. And I was like, okay, there was these two guys that came into the room that they were playing games and stuff, and everybody was laughing, and these two tall, guys came in, and when they came in, all the girls just left the game, and I'm like, oh, I've never felt so invisible like that in my life. I'm like, yo, everybody just left the game, and they were like, oh, what's up, you're here? And we just laughed about it. It's not, if I felt threatened or if it was a thing, I wouldn't say that to you. Think.
Okay. With Joanna as well, from that here. And then there was Diddy. And you were one of those who told us going into the house, I have a girl. Then you come in, and it was sort of a sequence of today it's Diddy, then it became Sultana, then it became Joanna. How did you find yourself in that mix?
Different relationship with different people, yeah? My relationship with Diddy we're just friends.
No. Let's not do that.
Wahala.
We watched this show.
Okay.
We know what we saw. We know what we heard. And the insinuations of jealousy even when other situations were involved.
I never denied the fact, even when we had conversations in the house, that I liked Diddy. Mm-hmm. But then we knew the situation we're in, and I didn't push it further than that.
Okay. Did it feel like he just wanted a friendship?
It never felt like it was like just a friendship.
It felt like it was more.
Yeah, it felt like that, but we never spoke to that extent.
Why did you feel like it was more?
So there are conversations we had in the house that I felt like friends don't have that kind of conversation.
What?
Conversations like maybe someone else is involved, and then we have to talk about it.
And you have to explain why.
We have to, so we had to, talk about it. Friends don't do that.
When you thought the feelings were more than friendship.
Yeah, the feelings were more than friendship, but the conversation was just strictly friendship.
That's what I saw, and that's what most viewers saw.
So,
with Joanna as well, from that.
Basically, you know why I think that Ebuka is very, very smart in the way he's asking this guy this question, because he is involved. He watches that show. Jason wanted to play a fast one. Oh, just like what Victory said. Oh, I like all three of them. There's nothing wrong with liking all three of them. And then you want to go, you want to friend zone. Oh, it's just likeness. I can like every three people at the same time. It doesn't mean I'm having anything to do with them per se. You're just basically trying to plant your seed everywhere, and so if there's anyone that really germinates, you eat it. Just like a guy is searching for someone to be with, and then he goes talk to three persons, and trust me, I would be 100% sure that Victory had told Sultana that he would marry her, because he definitely wanted Sultana in. And so because of that conversation, Ebuka now was really skeptical about letting Jason run with that thought of, oh, we're just friends, we just like each other. Ah, God. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. There are actually more videos that are flying online, but the one that's breaking my heart really, beyond the altercation between Jason and the back and forth between Jason and Kola, and then the back and forth between Gigi Jasmine and Victory, there's also supposed to be Sultana and Jason. Yes, there's supposed to be a Sultana and Jason. So that one is very, very important. So stick around for that. I'm going to bring that out. But by the way, I want to say big hi to Makela Augustine. Thank you. Timitayo, I think has just said, what was that? Waste Time show? What was that about? Let me know what you're talking about, okay? I'd love to hear from you, to know what you're talking about, or to even ask if you have seen all of these videos that I have seen. But these videos are really, really brutal this evening. They're brutal, even worse than what we saw yesterday. All right, just let me know what you guys think. Okay. Some videos are crazily flying around. Okay, and some Dede, of course, exposing Collar that I actually played for you. Let's see, Collar and Jason. I think we've already taken that. So there's a Dede in between. For Dede, she feels like it was more than a friend. Jason wanted something more, but Jason is now, denying that it was actually not supposed to be. It was not more than a friend issue. It was just friendship. Um, and this is the part that got me really, really angry. This is the part that got me really angry.
Who gave you the number?
And so the part that Victory opened up and started saying things like, oh,
Using that line to do what?
Who gave you the number?
When the day she left the house, we ended up in the same room. Aside from that,
Your room or her room?
her room. We ended up in the same room doing our thing. Do you understand?
wow.
Hold on, let me finish
Do you
first.
see why I don't respect
Doing
him
what
now?
adults do.
Do you see why I don't? You see? Okay, so you want to be messy. That's
Let me
fine.
finish. I want to make my point.
Wow.
Is that easy?
Wow.
Going to do what?
Using that line to do what?
Who gave you the number?
When the day she left the house, we ended up in the same room. Aside from that,
Your room or her room?
her room. We ended up in the same room doing our thing. Do you understand? Doing what adults do. Hold on, let me finish first.
Do what adults do.
Adults do.
Do you see why I don't? You see? Okay, so you want to be messy. That's fine.
I think this lady was just too cool.
Line to do what? Using that line to do what?
This lady was just too cool. You just mean is just too cool for this guy. The day she left the house, we found ourselves in her room doing our thing. What did you have? Why did you have to say that? You see how childish this guy is. Look at what people are saying though. I dislike men like this. What the fuck? This one says, does Gigi have low self-esteem or what? After everything he did to her on the show, she still went for the dick. Actually, this guy knows send Gigi. He knows send them for that house. On what basis? On what basis did this? Damn it! This one says for some reason, for some reason, for some raising pigs, Victory is high on his own medicine. This one says this boy is a monumental mumu. Victory is so dumb for this. She didn't even attack him. He just wanted to sound fly. Shit. Victory is such a village man and an agbero. He thinks he is being masculine, but displaying such emptiness, weary. Dede should thank her stars. She didn't do any foolish thing with yeah, actually, I loved that Dede did not do anything nasty with Scholar because Scholar would have driven that in. I think Scholar would have been worse than Victory if there was anything that went down. Imagine Victory saying those things. This one says before you do anything with anybody, check if them no get basket mouth or he never believed he would sleep with someone like Gigi. Gigi fucked up big time. After everything, you still did adult stuff with him? Damn. And that is why BBN boys will always be bottom left barrel. Shit. We want clap back, but not this gutter behavior. I don't blame him. The signs were there in the house, but the DJ refused to see, and this is the result. Ah, damn it, man. This is painful to watch. Shit. This guy really finished this. He's just see. There's something about saying your truth, setting the record straight. Okay, but this is just crazily a no-no for a guy. It's a no-no for a guy. You shouldn't be saying certain things to a lady. You know, sometimes when people say things, especially for the guys, I think I've said this before. If you check my video, my previous videos, that when people say, especially guys, when they say things like they slept with a girl or they had to do adult stuff with a girl, or they fucked a girl, they knocked a girl, whatever they do, it tends to feel to them like it's a fun thing. When a man says I fucked her, it makes you feel fly. I think that's being stupid. If you're a guy who thinks like that, who does that kind of thing, who cases and tells, I think you are delusional. I think you are mad, because ladies generally, if you don't know this today, know that today, ladies generally enjoy sex more than guys. Ladies generally, go and check the stats. The amount the who enjoys sex the most. The people who enjoy sex the most between the male and the female is the female. So more than anything else, any single sex you have with a lady, the lady enjoys it more than you. So the person who truly actually fucks you as a guy is a woman. The woman should be the one laughing at you, not the other way around. Then to come to stupidly come and start bragging about it. Oh, I fucked her. Oh, I sexed her. It's the most delusional thing that anybody can think of, can do, or can even say, especially in a public place, on an international television. The only thing you can sell of yourself is you slept with a girl. You slept with a girl. So go and use it to collect money from the bank now. Go and use the sleeping with a girl to collect millions of money from the bank, because that is where that is where the trophy is. It's so crazy, man. And he's feeling fly with himself, like he did something spectacular, like he did something unbelievably sweet and wonderful, you know. So, by the way, let me even remind you of where Ebuka started from.
Map.
It was all about the map. The map was so long.
Ended up with Doris, right?
Let's start it all over again.
Complex situationships we've ever had on any season, and how linked things were. Let me see if I can draw this map correctly. Denari ended up with Doris, right? Who had whatever it was with Kola, who liked Dede, who also had something with Coin and Jason J. Now, Coin had wings with Isabella and Sultana, who also had something with Jason J. But there was also Joanna there. And Dede. Now, Joanna as well had a link with Victory, who also had something or a situation with Sultana and Gigi Jasmine, who was also speculated to have something back with Denari.
Ooh.
Who is at the beginning?
You didn't get right.
Of all of this. So,
Sorry, no.
that is a long map. There's a lot of inbreeding.
It's a long map.
It looked like inbreeding. It was a lot.
Yeah.
And it was very confusing for a lot of.
I just want to speak to Samara. Yeah, no worries.
It's a long map, my brother. It's a long map. There's a lot that happened really in that house, and I thought it's just fantastic. Now we're going to, beyond just talking about all of what had happened today, I also wanted to highlight what happened yesterday. For those who missed out on what happened yesterday, I am also sure that you must have caught up with a few of them. There's a video of what I did yesterday, so just in case you want to catch up on it and its analysis, you can go in there and watch it, and also leave some messages as well.
And if there's anything you're talking about, it's maybe saying, oh, you were with this person, why were you with that person at that point in time? Which comes with when you like somebody in that space. And that's it.
Did it feel that way?
With Jason, I knew from day one he didn't really like me, so I couldn't just care less about him and anything that happened along the way.
You felt a vibe from him?
Yes.
Did you also give him a vibe because you both were interested in the same person?
The very first week, I think we were getting to know each other. So I think maybe that could have played a part in it. And obviously, I think when I began to sense like a passive aggression from him and little...
What do you mean passive aggression?
Just little things. And I remember him saying that when he met me at the audition, he felt very invincible. So I just took that as, you know what, maybe he's dealing with his own things going on.
You thought he was threatened by you?
I don't know, maybe.
What did you mean by that?
Color has just been color, Listen to stuff, picks out what, makes him feel good and spread it like he would always do. And that being said, first week, I don't think we had any issue. In fact, he gave me the crown thing when we did that thing. We're friends. We had conversations. We had a long, lengthy conversation about Dede, about he liking her. And the one he's talking about, we're talking about our audition, and we're just joking about it. I'm very open and I say things honestly. And I was like, okay, there was these two guys that came into the room that day. We're playing games and stuff, and everybody was laughing. And these two tall, guys came in. And when they came in, all the girls just left the game. And I'm like, oh, I've never felt so invisible like that in my life. I'm like, yo, everybody just left the game. And they were like, oh, what's up? And we just laughed about it. It's not, if I felt threatened or if it was a thing, I wouldn't say that to you. Think.
Okay.
Silky.
Breathing here.
He says so cute.
Personally, we call up. And if there's anything you're talking
Buka is tired. He said, okay. Chain. Anyways, so let me know what you guys think about this so far, the show so far. Day 1, day 2. Today is day 2. And tomorrow will be day 3. We're looking forward to something explosive like what we had today and also what we had yesterday. So you should let me know what you think so far and what you have enjoyed so far. I actually love all of their dressing. They came really strong. Their dressing is just unbelievably sweet, unbelievably good. I never really thought that, they would look this amazing, especially when it comes to traditional attires. They were looking all stunning, and I give it to them for the guys who have turned up for the reunion that started off yesterday. Remember, the new show starts next month. I think it's the last weekend last week in the month of July, 26, 27 or so, just like what they did last year. They would have to get in the females on a Saturday, and then get in the males on a Sunday, and then it will run for at least 72 days. So if you haven't gotten the information just yet, at least you're hearing for the first time. So I would urge everyone to stick around, stick here, because every single night of Big Brother season 11, there will be an analysis of what happened throughout the day. So I will keep you updated. I would make sure I try that. And I would also make sure I don't fail you. So I would also need you to be part of it by commenting and saying what you think. Okay, so let me just give you an update of what people are saying regarding this, all of what's going on. This one says, such a small boy calling her that girl. I'm glad Ibuka asked him, so you can't call her name. Okay, this one says it pained him that he didn't enter her pants. He doesn't know Dede is a smart lady, inviting her to his house so that he can broadcast her. It shocked him. Okay, this one says, I just hope K and D know they are adults and can make peace. If they want, they should stop all these childish acts. Fans will only cry, but they can actually do whatever they want without playing for the camera. Haba. This one says, like that's how you know he's hurt. They did a number on him. He's healing his so long, and his fans know that's why they are gathering crumbs to drag. This one says collar for my hand for that part, Sha. He never reached like that. Okay, this one says his healing go longer. You can see pains all over him. He's not getting over it soon. BBN boys, just few threats. Yeah, ladies, just few treat their ladies with respect. Like bro, so CC collar was still restless, chasing Daddy post show, even to the bathroom, but farms for the camera and say what he is not to his fans. Wow. Actually, so he goes about chastising her and then tries to speak to Dede, privately. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Oh God, this is crazy. Says this one says he's in pains. He's in serious pains. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear from you. By the way, from all the clips that you've seen so far, which one has struck you the most? Which one has given you the goose flesh, the goosebumps? Which one has shocked you the most? Which one has given you the satisfaction you're actually looking for in the reunion? Let me know. I'm sure there is also the one and only, the one that we've been waiting for. I think it's Faith, Faith, and let me see. That will be explosive. I'm sure it's going to be up tomorrow. I'm not sure, but somehow you just have to bring that forth. It's going to be quite an interesting one, so we look forward to it. I want to say a very, very, very big thank you for being part of this broadcast. I'm hopefully going to come through tomorrow for another fantastic time um, um, to continue this unbelievably wonderful show of love, and of course the reunion party that has been on ever since yesterday. All right, thank you. This is Naija now. See you all tomorrow. Let's go.